Hello, YouTube. It's Black Tiger Miner here. Welcome you guys back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. So, today we're talking about KASPA. Remember, KASPA, KASPA, KASPA. So, KASPA has just jumped over Litecoin in 24-hour admissions. So, we'll get to the numbers, but let's check to see what this 24-hour admissions actually means. So, definition of token emissions, you will find the definition for token emissions in almost every discussion on tokenomics. Token emissions is an integral element of tokenomics along with circulating supply. Token utilities and governments is the easiest definition for token emissions in crypto. Points to the rate of which new tokens are developed and released into circulating supply. New tokens are generally distributed alongside block rewards, providing validators and miners for securing the blockchain. Therefore, you can notice how the consensus mechanism important highlight in the working of the token emissions. So it's kind of a vague understanding of what tokens is. The admissions are kind of to do with the validator and the block reward for miners securing the blockchain. And if you can see here, Bitcoin's 1, Dogecoin's 2, and KASPA just leaped over Litecoin with 641,000 admissions in the last 24 hours versus Litecoin is 609,000. And I actually have been mining Litecoin along with KASPA. So I stopped mining Litecoin recently because I'm going to log or keep mining the KASPA all the way out until the price reduction again. And then I think I'm going to switch to a ASIC miner for the, was that KS0, and see how that works out a while. And then turn the GPUs back to Vercoin maybe and Litecoin. But let's get to the numbers, and then I have some more news to share with you guys. So here is the crypto bubble for today. KASPA's down 2.6%. In the last hour, it's up 0.2%. For the week, it's up 15.4%. For the month, it's up 50.9%. Right there with XRP, KASPA, XRP. Remember, KASPA, KASPA, KASPA. And for the year, it's up 16,800%, which is clearly the most on this entire crypto bubble. So we'll go to Live Coin Watch. Live Coin Watch says the market cap is 751 million. And I think we're at 600 last week, right? 650, 625. Current volume is 26.02 million. Volume over cap is 3.46%. All-time high is 0.0437. Currently, we're at 0.0379. So we're kind of inching to the all-time high. And people were talking about we will pass the all-time high within the next month or so. So I suspect before Labor Day or at the end of August, we're definitely going to hit over 0.0437. So for Live Coin Watch, last hour it's down 0.6%. Last 24 hours is down 2.98%. Last 7 days it's up 12.37%. Last 30 days it's 50.61%. Last 90 days is up 42.46%. And for the last year, it's up 34.1 thousand, which is weird because that's not what this said. Yeah, so crypto bubbles and the Live Coin Watch. Most of these numbers don't really add up across these platforms, which is strange. But we'll do some analysis into that to see what's really going on here. Current supply is 19.7 billion. Total supply is 19.8 billion. Max supply is 26.7 billion, and total market cap is 759 million. 24-hour volume is 9.72. 24-hour high is 0.0376. Sorry, that's a low. 24-hour low is 0.0376. 24-hour high is 0.043. Wonder when that was. But yeah, you can see here still it's consolidating. It's been going up in the last few days or so. This is really not a good map to check that out. So we're moving on to CoinGecko. And I was trying to see if there was a ranking here. The ranking on the crypto bubble is 57. So CoinGecko says 67. Current price is 0.0382, down 1.9%. Bitcoin's down 1.9%. Market cap is 600. Wait a minute, this can't be right. 1 second here. Let me run this back real quick. Okay, so current rank is 59. Price is 0.0382. Current market cap is 753 million. Trickling supply is 19.8 billion. Total supply is 19.8 billion. Max supply is 28.7 billion. 24-hour trading volume is 20.5 million. And the fully distributed valuation is 1.02 billion. Interesting. And then we'll look at the dashboard, which is KAS SYI. And the current supply is 19.8 billion. Transactions per second, TPS is 0.6. Blocks per second is BPS is 0.6 as well. Hash rate is 2.39 petahash. And the mine percentage is 68.28. And the next reduction is 13 days down to 185 KAS blocks per reward. So the question is, are they going to mine out before the ASIC miners come online? Which is strange. I am watching this because I was looking at purchasing an Ice River 0 ASIC miner. So let me know what you guys think about that, or if it's even worth purchasing, or if we should wait. So last price is 0.077. Trading volume is 28.1 million. Market cap is 747 million. And market cap ranking is 210. So we'll look at the addresses real quick. Address is 266,000. Top 10 addresses owned is 17.37%. Top 100 is 36.028%. And top 1,000 is 61.3%. And as you can see, still no Aquaman. Humpbacks is 9, which is 100 million to a billion. Whales is 10 million to 100 million, 195. Sharks are 1 million to 10 million, 2,198. Dolphins 100K to 1 million, 10,978. And fishes is 10,000 to 100,000, 39,198. So we also have some new news. So KASPA steals the limelight, eyes new all-time high. This is from CaptainAllcoin.com. KASPA is a rising player in the crypto market. KASPA is a rising player in the crypto market and making waves with its unique approach to blockcoin consensus. The platform is based on the GhostDAG protocol, a generalized version of the Bitcoin consensus. It prides itself with being the fastest and purest proof of work consensus engine. In recent days, the price of KAS, the native token of Casper Network, has been on an upward trajectory, reaching 4 cents and edging close to the new all-time high. The ATL all-time high for Casper previously is recorded at 0.04275. This development has caught the attention of crypto enthusiasts and investors who are closely monitoring its performance. Anticipation surrounding Caspa is further amplified by speculation about the launch of smart contracts on the platform. Such speculation adds fuel to the fire, driving discussions with crypto community about potential impact of smart contracts integration on Caspa's market position and the broader cryptocurrency market. Caspa's impressive performance is also reflected in its climb up the rankings. It has recently made its way to the top 50 cryptocurrencies, prompting some presidents, some to predict an even brighter future for Caspa. And I'll put this link in the description. You guys can read through that as well. Welcome KAS, unlocking the potential of Caspa. Welcome KAS payments, unlocking the potential of Caspa. Caspa emerges as a game changer in the realm of decentralized finance. With its innovative platform, blockchain, and dedicated community, Caspa offers a transformative user experience that transcends traditional boundaries. Powered by GhostDAG, Caspa ensures operations in lightning fast transactions, setting up a new standard for blockchain scalability. On the rise of Caspa, explore multifunctional benefits and native token KAS, and introduce now payments as a gateway to accept KAS payments. Join us as we embark on the journey to redefine payments. So I'll add this article as well. Well, we're welcoming the now payments to the Caspa token. And we did this, the definition. We also did that. So I do have a video going to play real quick. So this is our friend Jesse and AI. Let's see what he has to say.
Chess move for Caspa. It would certainly help if we set all the pieces up on the table. Zooming out in the big picture of things, as soon as Nord Stream 2 pipeline exploded, Russia retaliated by buying loads of ASIC miners. All that gas was now transferred into electric power and pumped into these ASICs, and Russia immediately became the #2 largest Bitcoin producing country, right behind the United States. Now, as you know, BRICS is getting together to work with a lot of different cryptocurrencies with an economic struggle against the West. BlackRock starts talking about how they're going to do an ETF for Bitcoin. On page 78 of that ETF draft, BlackRock is talking about forking Bitcoin. This, in a way, would be how they can completely uncouple BRICS and Russia from the power of Bitcoin, because BlackRock could hard fork it and then airdrop it out, thus nullifying all this wealth that Russia and BRICS is trying to create. Digress all this information back to Caspa. As soon as all these Russian ASICs plug in, the hash rate started skyrocketing and the price started riding up too. Meanwhile, the mainstream media wasn't about to go online and tell everyone, yeah, Russia's mining a ton of Bitcoin right now and it's causing the price to spike with hash rate. So they made up this other narrative about bank runs that channels like DataDash have already proven were completely false. We can see this exact same pattern that just happened with Bitcoin happening with the Caspa hash rate as the Ice River miners are plugging in starting on July 5th to now. The hash rate of Caspa has just jumped up from 1200 terahash to 2500 terahash. pulling the price up along with it. This is just a drop in the bucket compared to the entire tsunami of hash rate that we've got coming in when the big miners arrive. All of the information we just went over is broken down in 10-minute videos. You can check these out after you're done with this one to get all the details. A lot of people were saying, oh, Binance is going to get the first listing. Based on that tweet from the lead of Binance new listings, he dropped a nice blog about KASPA in his Twitter feed. That couldn't be farther from the truth. Here's why. Going back to the inception of KASPA, there was a bunch of university guys looking for some funding for an awesome new crypto project. We can see right inside the book of KASPA, chapter 2, they reached out to Polychain Capital. You guys have all seen that movie Margin Call, right? You remember the character Eric Dale? Imagine Eric Dale of Coinbase leaving Coinbase on good terms. Now, he's the head of risk department. And what he does is he starts a new investment banking profile that oftentimes shares investments with a company known as Coinbase Ventures. They go out and they stake new crypto projects. As KASPA is a newer, more risky model, why wouldn't they just keep it off the books of Coinbase and maybe put it into the Eric Dale's, the ex-lead of risk of Coinbase themselves profile? This is making KASPA a shoe-in into the Coinbase listing. And in fact, CoinMarketCap is owned by Binance. This is why we can't get a proper ranking on CoinMarketCap, because in fact, Binance won't get the first lifting of KASPA. It will be Coinbase through this Eric Dale type character. There's one other investment bank that was involved with the seed funding of KASPA. They're known as Yes Capital. And they also funded the successful crypto project known as Quant. Quant, as we know, has a lot of ties with the central bank and CBDCs. Right now, KASPA is holding a developer festival inside a university of Uganda. Meanwhile, the Central Bank of Uganda is thinking about switching their main currency to a digital currency. As we know, this has been successful only on tropical islands, as an island has kind of a closed off economic forum. The only successful mainland country to pull off a digital currency has been Nigeria and Africa, and their neighbor in Uganda may be next, and it looks like KASPA just might be involved. Remember, guys, there are a ton of different narratives going out there on YouTube, and while all the bulls on KASPA have the right idea at heart, they don't have the information all set in line. That's where you, the viewer, come into play. It's up to you guys to hit the like button, subscribe to this video, and help share it with your crypto friends, because at the end of the day, it's player versus player. It's not retail versus retail. It's us against the institution. Summing all this data up, we know that KASPA is about to make a parabolic move based on a massive increase in hash rate. If 1,000 of those Bitmain A3 plugs in, the hash rate will quadruple from where it is right now today at 2,500. It will be at 8,300 terahash. If 2,000 of them plug in, it will 8x to 16,000 terahash. The last time that the crypto market saw a proof of work get this kind of a massive spike in hash rate alone was KDA in November of 2021. Our AI learning machine has been kind enough to pull up an article from that timeline where it shows that KDA jumped all the way into the top 30 market cap. As we know, KASPA being an acrylic graph and proof of work put together, with the KASPA Pay system and all the CBDC connections, has way more intrinsic value than KDA could have ever imagined. We should easily rocket into the top 20 market cap for KASPA. Of course, CoinMarketCap will not be listing it correctly because Binance needs to secure that deal that they're going to get their listing from the KASPA crew, who is already in bed with Coinbase, before they'll ever properly rank it. You see where we're going now? You see how this channel puts the facts and data down while everybody else on YouTube is giving you their opinion based on one news story. We've got an AI learning machine that's putting it all together for us. We're not giving our opinion at all. We're just stating all the data points that the AI is showing us here, guys. So what's going to happen is this is an advertising moment for KASPA. Once it gets into the top 20, once it's up there with Dogecoin, then that's advertising. Then Crypto Banter needs to talk about it. Altcoin Daily, Coin Bureau, all the big channels will have to say the word KASPA. Taking a look at some charts, we can see on KASPA with our x-axis Fibonacci pitch setup, this is something you'll find only at this channel. As we switch from one color to the next, we always will find resistance. We just recently had resistance breaking into the purple zone. Last night, the total 3 took a massive slash downward in red right around 4 in the morning Vegas time. It was then we realized this is our time to DCA in before we break into this purple level, adding an additional 400,000 KASPA to my 900,000 KASPA bag. This upward momentum will continue. We will find our next resistance right before we're about to break out of the purple level, busting through this Fibonacci pitch where we will rejoin this other KASPA chart. This is where the KASPA candle will rejoin with this origin Fibonacci pitch. Now, everyone's talking about 44 cents being resistance. This, in fact, is not true. What they're actually going to be running into is this angled Fibonacci pitch in between the blue and the gray zone right around this time frame here will be exactly parallel just by chance with that other spike at 44 cents. That's where we'll be hanging out in between this blue and red zone until the ASICs plug in. Once we get that kind of firepower on this network, this entire origin pitch we're looking at will be reduced just to one color code in a larger Fibonacci pitch. We found this article. We don't even know what system they used to come up with a very similar price prediction, saying KASPA will reach 55 cents by September. There's still plenty of time to DCA into your bags, starting with a medium position and working into a larger position until this thing begins
so
to
let me know what you think about KASPA, and do you think it's going to reach 55 cents by September? I was mentioned that earlier in the video. I think it might hit around 48, 49, maybe 50. 55 is a good number as well. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I'm actually going on vacation after today, so I might not make another video the rest of the week. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, KASPA, KASPA, KASPA. And let's get back to the money, guys.